Welcome back to Hold the Phone YouTube. Here are our best bets for Thursday Night Football. It's time to start the week strong. NFL week number 7. We appreciate each and every single one of you joining back in to the best sports betting show here on YouTube. Drop a like, drop a like, drop a like as we continue to climb up to the mountaintops, seeing shit that we've never seen before. We have a hell of a show in store. We cannot wait. Game picks. We love the fucking game. Same game parlay. 4 legs coming at you. Game props. Loops is dialed. There's chanting from the rooftops. Prime time loops. Prime time loops. How we feeling?
I haven't been so confident in a primetime game all this year, and I'm scared. I'm scared.
Yeah.
I'm scared at how sure I am that I'm on the right side of this game.
I like it more when I don't think there's a way that we can win.
Yeah.
Because that's usually
now
the winners.
I know for a fact that we are going to win and win easily. I couldn't be more certain of anything.
Like I've actually been a little less stressed this week.
Yeah.
I'm
more stressed.
Knowing that we already had our
and
pick
knowing
from
that
Sunday
you're
night.
not stressed tells me that we're dead.
I know. Every week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday flies by like a 40-yard dash, and I am fucking sweating trying to figure out. I'm digging through piles and going through different cabinets and looking at trends and systems and matchups and all this shit. And then we land on a Thursday night football pick.
Yeah.
But this week, I felt that we've been confident since Sunday night looking at this Thursday night matchup of who we like. So I've actually been able to take a little bit of a load off.
The last video got 841 likes. I feel like we can hit 1,000.
1,000 would.
For all you guys in the live audience.
We'll be nude, naked show.
It's always about getting nude with you.
Yep.
Always.
Yep. It's always about getting in bed with someone, finding winners. We gather here today. Let's dive in. Let's lay out the stage.
Yep.
I've said it before. I'll say it again. There's just something so beautiful, something so special about a short week in division game where 2 teams, 1 team on one side, 4-1, sunshine and rainbows. On the other side, back so far against the wall, they're in the goddamn living room, lost 4 in a row. They're so down bad, they're calling the Cleveland Browns for a quarterback. Joe Flacco, Aaron Rodgers, this game's past both of their bedtimes. They're calling it the Unk Bowl. Let me tell you a couple statistics, a couple nuggets, Loop, and I want to get your opinions on it. Well, Flacco, AFC North, rivalry matchup. Mike Tomlin might be sleepwalking here. Not only is he 8-10 when his Pittsburgh Steelers are on short rest, not only when he's on the road Thursday Night Football, he's 2-9 straight up. Not only when he's in the road on a Thursday night game against the AFC North in division, he's 0-6. He has never won on the road versus the AFC North on a Thursday night or short rest. Mike Tomlin, it's not the spot for him. They are on the road, and there's something just so magical. So there's going to be something in the air tonight for these Cincinnati Bengals with the season on the line. It's either 1 foot out of the grave or just fucking bury them.
Yeah, I mean, the Bengals win this game, all of a sudden you're 3-4. You're chasing the Steelers, who are now 4-2.
Yeah.
The Ravens are 1-5. The Browns are in AAA.
Yeah.
And primetime games lately, underdogs have been barking. 7 out of the last 8 underdogs on primetime have won outright?
You can't neuter these dogs.
Then the only team that won was the Chiefs against the Lions, who almost seemed like an underdog.
Yep.
They're calling it the Unk Bowl. They're calling it the Icy Hot Bowl. Only the second time 2 40-year-old quarterbacks have faced off against each other. You know who the other one was?
Can I guess it?
Drew Brees and Tom Brady.
Wow.
So a lot going on in this game.
Yeah, I think it's a beautiful game. Yeah. I think it's going to be one of those games that we remember that just kind of sets the landmark and the stage for the rest of the season.
We'll remember it at least till Sunday.
Yeah, we're going to remember this game for a long time. I can feel it. I can feel like there's something about when an AFC North division game happens on a Thursday, when we saw last year when it was Russell Wilson and the Steelers and Jameis Winston and the Browns and those Thursday night matchups and the Bengals and the Ravens and Jamar Chase goes for 1,000 fantasy points. There's been something special brewing that the unexpected happens, the impossible turns possible. I think they might just have a statue of Flacco outside the stadium after this game. But yeah, you mentioned the Dogs. Niners last Thursday night, or 2 Thursday nights ago, win outright in a short in-division week against the Rams. Last Thursday night, Giants win outright in a short in-division game at home against the Eagles. Then other Dogs. Let's go to Monday night, where we took the Commanders and the Bears. Both those teams, or excuse me, the Falcons and the Bears, both those teams win outright as Dogs. Hell, we even saw, even rewind the clock.
Jags beat the Chiefs. Patriots beat the Bills.
The Dolphins even covered in Bills Mafia on a Thursday night, plus 12.5. This is the spot we want to be. It's not where we want to be. It's where we have to be. Bengals plus 5.5. Bengals money line.
Give us the Bengals.
We love the Bengals.
Give us the Bengals.
Joe Flacco, can you do something for us? I think we saw in the second half of last week's football game against the Packers a little bit of a light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah, they no longer look like a team with their heads cut off. You know what I mean? They look like a team that was a little outmatched by the Packers, but there's a good team playing at Lambeau Field.
Yeah,
and
which, by the way, no quarterbacks has been able to be successful.
No, and Joe Flacco has clearly learned the important lesson about playing with the Bengals. Throw it to Jamar Chase and good things happen.
Yeah. And I just want to mention this before we get to the same game parlay. I was looking at some stats. In the London game versus the Steelers with Carson Wentz went for 350 yards. Justin Jefferson had 126 on 10 receptions. Jordan Addison had 114 with 4 receptions. That's Carson Wentz in London with Jefferson and Addison. Now we're in the comfort of our own home with a savvy vet with T. Higgins and Jamar Chase, something that we saw the tide start to turn last week. Then Drake May had a solid game against the Pittsburgh Steelers. In that secondary, we saw Sam Darnold go into the Steel City. JSN, 8 receptions, 103 receiving yards. Cooper Kupp, 7 receptions, 90 receiving yards. Maybe his most productive game of the season. We also saw the Jets. We saw the Jets sling it all over this Pittsburgh defense. I love this matchup. I don't know what else to say. That was just the icing on the cake. I could go for days talking about the Browns and the fucking Steelers and the Bengals.
Give me the Bengals 5.5. Give me the Bengals on the money line.
Yep.
I love it. I love these dogs. I love this as a home dog. It seems like a great spot. Steelers have won 3 in a row. Bengals, maybe you're starting to click a little more. Give us the home dogs. Give us on the money line. All right, let's get to the same game parlay.
Wouldn't have 2 balls without a sack.
And we're going to start with the Bengals on the money line.
Yep, nice little segue. Nice little segue.
Plus 1,000, starting it off, Bengals win.
This is our hold the phone. Thursday night same game parlay for the wonderful people on the other side of this screen. We're kicking it off with that little segue. The Bengals to win outright. If you're going to piss like a puppy, stay on the porch. At this point on primetime, I think the puppies are now off the porch.
Yeah.
They are fully in the front yard.
They're dogs
and they're doing something.
They're dogs now.
Yep. They're gnawing at the mailman's kneecap at this point. Leg number 2. I feel like it's one of the most due gentlemen in the National Football League to find 6. At some point, something has to
Got to get in the end zone, especially if the Bengals want to win this game.
Yeah. This man was the heart and soul, the heartbeat of this team last year, not only on the ground, but in the air.
Hasn't scored since week 1.
Cincinnati Bengals, we go to the backfield. Show us Chase Brown for an anytime touchdown for leg number 2.
Yep. If the Bengals want to win, got to get Chase Brown involved, especially in the red zone. If he scores, you got to feel good about their chances to win.
Yep. I know I just spent a bunch of time talking about the secondary and the defense of the Pittsburgh Steelers, but let's not forget that this Cincinnati Bengals defense is also in a league of their own. They couldn't stop a bus if it had no wheels. Give us DK Metcalf for 50-plus receiving yards. I feel like that has to be one of the more, unless something horrible happens, and we've seen DK for some reason when his days in Seattle on primetime just go radio silent.
Correct.
And he's just running sprints out there. But it can't be the same with A-Rod under center. He should easily be able to find 50.
Yeah.
Find 50.
It seems like they're getting comfortable together. It seems like once a game, he's running free down the field. He had 126 against the Vikings. He had 95 against the Browns.
Yeah, last 2 games.
All we need is 50.
Yeah.
All we need is 50.
And then for our 4th and final leg, this man I put into a parlay last week. It ended up coming home for a nice little $3,200. He was one of the 5 legs. I took Christian McCaffrey anytime touchdown. I took JSN receiving yards. I took BTJ receiving yards. I took Patrick Mahomes rushing yards. And then this 5th leg was Mr. T. Higgins receiving yards. I'm going to go back to it. I liked it felt like T. Higgins was back. In that second half. It felt like T. Higgins, he snags 8 targets last week. I think this week, a lot of eyes have always been going towards Jamar Chase, but for our 4th and final leg, show us 50 receiving yards for Mr. T. Higgins. I love all 4 of these. We are painting ourselves orange and black for this game for the Bengals. We are in bed with the Bengals. We are all for Cincinnati. Give us Bengals money line. Chase Brown touchdown. DK 50, T. Higgins 50. This is what we come here to do.
Good time to tell you too. BetMGM Thursday night. They're giving you a pro football no sweat token. Go to BetMGM. They're going to give you a no sweat token. It's the best sports book out there.
Shout out the lovely people down over at BetMGM. And
keep us afloat.
Before our sneaky props, we have a nice little message from our friendly sponsors over at Mug. Now a moment for our presenting sponsor, our drink of the show, Mug Root Beer. Something a little special, something a little nostalgic, as we always say, just a little glimpse of the past. Growing up, a little root beer float action. I don't think it's better time to have a Mug sponsor during the fall, because we're just running it right through the tackles with these puppies.
And people in the comments been loving the Mug sponsorship.
I mean, where else are you going to find a Mug sponsorship than right here on Hold the Phone? 0 sugar, 0 calories, 0 caffeine. I'm just looking at this, and it's bringing me joy and happiness.
Unbelievable.
All right, something that we like to do every prime time for both Thursday night and Monday night, we like to give 2 sneaky, sketchy, frisky, sleazy props.
I feel like they've been hitting at a pretty good rate.
They have been. They really have.
I feel like they have been. We got to crunch the numbers. All right, I'm gonna kick us off.
Kick us off.
And
Luke.
I want something amazing to happen.
You need to put down the fucking ayahuasca.
We have 2 40-year-old quarterbacks going at it. And I thought, how nice would it be if one of them took the ball into the end zone to start the game? Give me Aaron Rodgers to score the first touchdown at plus 6,000. Look.
If this happens, I'll blow you.
Look, he has 10 carries this year, all right? He hasn't scored a touchdown on the ground.
Yeah.
Since January 1st, 2023, when he played for the Packers against the Vikings.
It was probably one of these.
I just feel like when he gets around the end zone, he's not afraid to do whatever it takes. Maybe the pocket collapses, the edges collapse, and he sneaks up the middle.
I feel like it's been a while since we've seen Rodgers under the lights.
Maybe he's running to the pylon. He's got that ball out.
Was the last Aaron Rodgers primetime game maybe the one that he was running out of the flag, or no? He had to have had a prime. No, there was a primetime game last year.
Yeah, he's always in primetime.
I just feel like it's been a while since I feel like I've seen Aaron Rodgers on primetime.
And now you're going to see him score the first touchdown, and I'm going to be rich. You're never going to see me again.
There was a Jets-Giants game last year. This would be
generational.
Generation.
Cue the music. Get ready to play the tape back for the next decade.
I'll be telling my grandkids that Loop was, I don't even know.
Yep.
Christopher Columbus, if this hits.
Okay.
That guy had some pretty good predictions.
Yeah, people turned on him, though.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, I'm not Mr. Perfect.
I'm not a big history guy.
Yeah,
neither is Rodgers.
All right, let's go.
My sneaky prop makes a little bit more sense. We needed to level-head it out a little bit.
More sense?
All right, not more sense.
It's a little safer.
It's a little safer. That's the better word.
Mm-hmm.
There is no such thing as a bet that doesn't make any sense. Maybe. I don't know. My prop is for Chase Brown to go over 2.5 receptions. Let me go back into the filing cabinet. Joe Flacco this year has loved finding his running backs. He found Junkins and Jerome Ford a shit ton when he was in Cleveland.
Joey check down.
Yep. Last week, not so much with Chase Brown and this Bengals team in Lambeau. Chase Brown, 2 weeks ago with Browning, came off a game with 7 receptions.
Yep.
Last week, he goes with 2 receptions.
P. Ryan had 2 too, so maybe,
Yeah, and it's going to be a Chase Brown kind of night. For some reason, I can feel it. I thought maybe it was going to be last week. It was not.
Now
I think
it
it
is.
was going to be the week before. He did have a good game. Tonight's Chase
Don't
Brown
let us down,
night.
Chase. Don't do it. Don't do it.
So, fellas, that there is gonna wrap up our show. We like
Group chat glory.
Oh my God, group chat glory. God, maybe we cut that part. Fuck,
Yeah.
I thought we were done.
No,
it was
it's
such
okay.
a good show too.
It's okay. We're not perfect.
We were doing so good.
Yep.
All right, it's time for our group chat glory, where we ask you guys
Come on in.
what your favorite bets of the week are for the upcoming NFL week number 7. And these are the kind of text messages that you would get in your gambling group chat that we then like to give our thoughts and our comments on.
Yep.
So text message number 1 in our BetMGM group chat glory. First message that comes into the chat, Browns, no question.
Kind of like it.
I love it. I don't
Kinda
like
like
it.
it.
I love it.
I can't believe both these teams are 1-5. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
And Mike McDaniel, if they lose this game, you better pack your bags.
it's unbelievable.
We've already seen one coach go down.
Yeah.
You're gone.
It's unbelievable that the Browns would be 0-6 if it weren't for that magical comeback win against the Packers.
Field goal block.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Interception and then a bunch of bullshit. This just, I almost like it so much that it scares me.
Yeah.
Because like we're trusting Dylan Gabriel and the Dolphins aren't that bad of a football team. But from the things that we have seen in the dog pound in Cleveland, what would lead us to believe that the Dolphins and Tua, who literally is Tua turning the ball over, has any chance of walking out of here with a win?
Yeah.
The guy literally for a living doesn't protect the football.
Especially the Dolphins in a place like Cleveland just does not seem like a place that's built for success for them.
No, not even close.
I will say going to BetMGM and putting your money on the Browns giving points does seem a little scary, but hey.
100%.
Sometimes crazy things work.
That's why I feel it feels a little square. But I wouldn't bet your money on the Dolphins.
No.
In this game, I don't care who's under center.
Yeah.
They could run a wildcat for all 4 quarters and get the job done like they're Iowa back in 2023.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. I like the Browns.
I love the Browns. This place is built on grit, built on defense. Myles Garrett is going to be making love to Tua.
Yeah.
Give us the Browns.
All right. Next, Cowboys. I love this one too.
I love this one.
They give me a lot of points in this game. Over under 55.
Yeah, I like. There's definitely going to be points. I'm not a big taking overs guy.
I know.
I'll take an under. I don't like taking an over.
I would have liked this more had the Commanders beat the Bears.
Yes.
I'm a little scared about that.
But the Cowboys, it's tough to see them losing back to back while coming at home in Jerry's world. If you drop this one, where did the Cowboys really go?
Yeah, they're 2-4-1 if they lose.
Yeah.
The Commanders are 3-4 if they lose. It's a big game. This is a big game in the NFC East.
This is the game of the week.
Yeah.
This is the game of the week. Jaden Daniels is going to let it all hang out. Dak Prescott's going to let it all hang out. I would be running to the counter to look for some props in this game. Jaden Daniels to use his feet to make some plays. Luke McCaffrey has been sensational. George Pickens has been sensational. CeeDee Lamb, I think, might be coming back. Ferguson's atop of the tight end charts. This is going to be an unbelievable game. Zach Ertz has a great history of scoring against the Dallas Cowboys, not only on the Commanders, but also on the Philadelphia Eagles. This is a props, a football fans, everything in between's wet dream.
Yep.
But yeah, I like the Cowboys.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Me too. Well, we'll see, but I'm a little worried. I'm a little worried that the Commanders might be starting to get right.
It's always, that is the thing. Jaden Daniels, when it's the least expected, does the unexpected, and then when he has, he's going to win this game, is usually when it's
same with
problem.
Dak, I feel like.
Yeah, same with Dak, so that's why it's tricky. I always like Daniels as a dog, and I like fading Daniels as a favorite.
I almost like the under, 55. A lot of points. Came full circle there. All right, let's get to the next one. We like the Cowboys.
Our bets and sides are falling off, but yeah, I'll get in bed with the Cowboys. I like the Cowboys.
I don't know.
Bears. The tables have turned. And this season, what the fuck does that say? And their season will be what it should have been last year. That was a very interesting way to put it.
He's saying the Bears are back.
Yeah.
And let me just tell you, in my experience, when everybody thinks the Bears are back,
Same shit.
They're not.
Yeah.
And
it's like a seesaw of emotions. It's unbelievable how the NFL works.
I feel like people are not running to the book to take the Saints +5 in this game against the Bears, coming off of a win on Monday night. This seems like a perfect letdown spot for Chicago.
It's really sad because I know we're gonna take the Saints.
Yeah, we have to.
It's in our DNA. You're telling me?
You know, both the Bears' last 2 games were 25-24.
No, I did not know that.
Had scoregami guy on line 1.
That guy's dead.
Literally.
That guy.
We need to find this man.
We need to send a SEAL Team 6 to Scoregami's house.
25-24, 25-24.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Was that the game in Vegas?
Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
There's a bye in between too. Look, do the Bears win this game? Probably.
Yep.
Do the Bears cover this game? Probably not. You hit the nail on the head. Who is running to the books to take the Saints on the road in Chicago after a miraculous outright win as an underdog Chicago Bears team in which everyone was fading them? These are the tendencies. These are the trends. If you're a friend of this program, if you follow the program, we talk about this all the time.
Yep.
We're the most bet on teams and who end up selling the following week when they're going against a team who is then getting the other side of the bets. That's what we like to call double penetration. I really feel like we have created a math formula of a system that has to be hitting at a pretty high rate.
Yep.
Because I feel like it's been working.
Yep.
And our prime example on Monday Night Football was the Commanders in that game the week before. One of the most bet on teams in the National Football League was the LA Chargers. The Commanders come out and they win outright.
Yep.
All those people who bet on the Chargers got fucked. Then we go to the primetime game on Monday Night Football. Everyone's now betting on the Commanders. Those same people who lost fading them, they then get fucked. Here we are with the Bears. Obviously, people weren't on the Bears, but
And it's the Saints.
it's the Saints.
All right.
That was a lot, but
Love a sesh.
that was a hell of a sesh. I feel like we smoked it through the filter. Now the show is officially over. We appreciate each and every single one of you on the other side of the screen. Stay tuned for our college football week number 8 best bets. Stay tuned for our best bets episode for NFL week number 7. It's just the gift that just keeps on giving. Our ass cheeks will be in these chairs until the rest of the time. The entire football season. Drop a sub. Send it to anyone, your friend, your neighbor, the mailman. We appreciate each and every single one of you. We gave our game pick. We gave a 4-leg same game parlay. We gave the game props. We sprinted through it like a 40-yard dash. And as always, we'll see you on the other side.